Hey guys, so Apple TV or Roku, which one fits you the best? Well, come on along as I take a look at both of them. I own both of them, and we'll kind of chat about some of the differences and which one I would choose.
Okay, everybody, let's take a look at what is, in my opinion, the top 5 comparisons between the Apple TV and the Roku. In this example, I'm going to use the Roku 3 versus Apple TV. First is price. The two units are actually, right now, very similarly priced, $99.99. The Apple TV can be purchased through the Apple Store, and that's a typical price, $99.99. You can buy it used, but if you're buying a new one, that's going to be your price. I've never seen it on sale. On the other hand, the Roku 3 can be purchased at a variety of locations, Best Buy, even Amazon.com. The typical price is $99.99. However, whenever a new model is brought in, the old model usually reduces in cost and price. Almost all of them start around $100 at the beginning. The winner here is it's pretty much a tie, although I do give a slight edge to Roku because it's available in more places. You can purchase it from a local place or from Amazon, and that's kind of nice, where unless you're buying through Apple, you're not getting an Apple TV. Second one is ease of use. When it comes to ease of use, the Apple TV has a controlled environment, a controlled list of channels that you can use, that you can watch. It makes it very simple. The remote on the Apple TV is much more simple than any I've ever worked with before. I mean, it's quite literally 3 buttons. On the other hand, the Roku is a little bit more complex. The remote lets you do more things. It does have some shortcut buttons on it, but it does let you look through a lot more channels. And also the channel list is a lot more extensive. The new Roku 3 remote also has earbud jack built into it. This is a game changer. It means that you can listen to a television show or music while your spouse is sleeping. More importantly, what they've done with the remote now is you don't have to point it at the Roku 3. The IR, it's not an IR remote, it's a Wi-Fi remote. So you can hide that little box anywhere you want and the remote still works. The winner here is Apple TV gets a little edge here on simplicity. Although when I went to buy my retired parents' device, I bought them a Roku 3. If I wanted it to be more simple to use, I would have bought the Apple. Available content is next. On the Apple TV, there's some shortcomings here. You miss some of the big providers like Amazon Instant Video and Pandora. Those aren't available in the Apple walled garden. What Apple does bring is a great interface with their own content. If you own a lot of music that you've bought through your iPhone or your iPod through Apple, you're going to be able to listen to that stuff on your Apple TV. If you bought a lot of videos or television shows via Apple, you're going to be able to watch them here really seamlessly. When it comes to Roku, the Roku 3 is the king of video content, in my opinion. On their public store, there are hundreds of choices. Anything you want can be found here. There's also literally thousands of private channels that people have done themselves. One other item, with channels like Plex, you can also watch your own personal collection. If you have home movies or if you've ripped videos, you can watch those on your Roku anywhere in the world. The winner here is Roku 3, hands down. This is a huge advantage for Roku. Next, games. Most experts agree that right now it appears that Apple TV is trying to become the next gaming console. When you look at the many choices they have, it is unbelievable. They're really starting to make a push towards gaming. One negative is you need another device like an iPad or an iPhone or an iPod to play it, to act as the remote. On the other hand, with the Roku 3, there's fewer choices, but they are gaining ground here. They're putting a lot more choices out there, and the Roku 3 lets you use their remote as the gaming remote, which means you don't have to buy another expensive device. The winner here is Apple TV. They get the nod here, although I think Roku 3 is catching up. The last option here is, the last point here is choice. Apple TV, with anything you deal with Apple, you're going to be within their walled garden, or you're not going to play. And if for some crazy reason they get upset with a manufacturer or a company, you're not going to be able to watch or listen to that, such as Amazon TV. When you go to the other side of the field, though, on the Roku 3, except for games, Roku 3 has many more choices. The future looks brighter for Roku 3 also, because Roku's a lot more open. The API is a lot more open, which lets people do private channels and things like that. The winner here is Roku 3, hands down. So overall, what choice is best? Well, if you're really invested in Apple, where you've got a lot of content out there, your media and your songs, under the Apple platform, I guess the Apple TV makes sense. Or if it's very important for you to be able to mirror your screen up on your television, I use that at work actually, and that's why I have an Apple TV at work. But anywhere else, the overall winner is Roku 3, and I would highly recommend it over the Apple if you really are using it as a way to consume entertainment and media. I hope this has helped. Take care, everybody. See you later.
Well, guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope this showed you some of the differences that I see between the Roku 3 and the Apple TV. In the comments below, please take a second. Tell me which one of these units you use and why you chose it. And come back next time for another video. Take care.